Welcome back to the channel. Today we are at an $8 million mansion that features 5 bedrooms, 8 baths, and over 9,500 square foot of interior living. This home is definitely a masterpiece of itself with a subterranean garage, the first on the channel that can hold 6 cars. Beautiful views of the golf course here in McDonald Highlands. So without further ado, guys, let's take a look at today's property tour. Start on the exterior of the home per usual, but I'm starting off on the bottom floor today. This is 3 levels in total because there's a floor down here, and if we look right here, this is the subterranean garage setup. So you'll come in through this driveway and it brings you underground. This is the first one that we've seen on the channel and toured, and I think it is very unique and a great way to save space by tucking your garage underground, and very accessible as well. Bringing everyone up here, as you can tell, this is cement down below with some speckles in it and turf throughout. There's also lights that line this driveway going down, so at night this glows along with the glass paneling to add that modern feature coming down to this fabulous driveway. Now we are on the sidewalk area facing the front of the house, and there's actually one more car garage off to my left here. So you have the ones that are underground, but we still have one that's accessible from up here. This might be good for, the daily car that you're using all the time. Park there, driveway, walking path that brings you up to this wonderful door set. As you can see throughout this property, there's gonna be a lot of pocket sliders, windows, natural light coming in. So let's go ahead, take a look inside. Taking a step inside, we have these tile slabs down below. There's 2 wings to this property. Off to the left first is going to be your dining room area, accompanied by this temperature-controlled wine cellar that complements this grand living room perfectly. I love the high ceilings in here with all of the glass paneling because during the day you have so much natural light coming in, and then at night you could get a beautiful glow of the little pond here that's on the golf course and the views of McDonald Highlands, everything glowing in the neighborhood. We have the staircase off to the left that breaks you down to the bottom floor. The top floor, that's also next to an elevator, so if you don't feel like walking, that elevator will take you to any level. On the back wall, we have the electric fireplace that goes floor to ceiling all the way up with lighting above that's kind of on these different elevations to break up the ceiling so it's not just flat white. We have 3 pieces up there that is with that fan. Now on the back side here, we have very seamless indoor-outdoor living. We have the stacking sliders on this side, a pocket slider on that side, and this opens up to a covered space with heaters above in your backyard. We're gonna touch a little bit more on this yard in just a second, but you can get a little bit of a taste of the backyard on this home and what it features. But I'm gonna bring everyone across into this kitchen space now. This is a very big kitchen, and I want to talk about this piece here first. This is a bar setup, and this is a window passover. So if I open this, this goes into the wall, and you could easily slide drinks out into the backyard while you're having friends over, swimming. This is a great way to not run in and out of the house. And if you didn't notice, it's a little hard to tell right now, but this stone here actually has built-in lights. We're going to be here till it gets a little bit darker, and I'll be able to showcase this a little bit better. But this bar actually will glow. I think it's a good centerpiece to have that complements the kitchen very well. We also have the wine cooler down below here, along with your regular storage space, and then your sink to add everything and pull everything together here. Now let's talk about this kitchen. More pocket sliders through here with outdoor access to the outdoor kitchen setup. Again, we'll get to that a little bit later in the video. We have this island here. I love how this is part of the island on the waterfall edge countertop, and we have seats on both sides. This can comfortably fit 4 people. That overlooks your living space, the beautiful outdoors, and then of course the water over to my left here. On this side, we have your Wolf appliances all throughout. Microwave is up here, And I mean, you could just tell there's a lot of cabinet and counter space in this kitchen. They even utilized it up here as well and over here. So you're really getting a lot of space in this kitchen space, along with this beautiful stone countertop that goes all throughout. We have this 6-burner stove, griddle in the middle, and pot filler above that is by Wolf. A very great high-end appliance with that stainless steel hood vent that is built into the same cabinetry that you see throughout. Now we have your fridges and freezer right here. I love how it blends into the wall here, because typically you have a different color than your cabinets, but by doing this, it keeps everything more minimalistic, hidden, and also just, doesn't have anything standing out. We have your double oven right here by Wolf, and we have another microwave draw pull out that is right here. So you have 2 microwaves in this kitchen. And then at the end, this connects to the wine room and your Wolf coffee espresso machine. And then on the back wall, you have a TV. So while you're hanging out here in the kitchen, you're gonna go ahead and have some TV playing. But if I bring everyone through this hallway now, this is your walk-in pantry. It has all the built-ins already, so storage, moving in here will not be a problem. And then off to my right is more counter and cabinet space. If you didn't have enough in the main kitchen, this tucked away nook area is gonna give you even more. Now this brings us back to where I was talking about in the beginning of the video. With your dining space, again, tons of windows right here bringing in that natural light. And then down this hallway, we're gonna have your first washer and dryer room, because there is more than one in this property. And then your 1-car garage that's off to my right here, and the spare bathroom is over to the left. Now, I wanna point out something very different about this sink setup here. We have the stone that is built on an angle, which is something on its own, but you may be wondering, where is the faucet at? And this is actually the faucet. So if I turn this water on, this actually comes from here, brings it all the way down. And this is just something that we just have not seen on a property. And when it comes to luxury, you're looking at little features like this that stand out from other houses. I think that's what luxury is, something that stands out from others. And this definitely does it well, because this is a first for me as well. Now, on the back side, you have your toilet. There's even a shower down here, and then access to the outdoors. So you could utilize this space for, wet room after swimming, come through here, and then you are good to go. Now we are back at the front door of the property, and there's still another wing on the right side. So let's go ahead and take a look at the whole right wing before we head upstairs and downstairs. I know you guys are enjoying this video right now, but I want to interrupt to say, if you're looking to relocate, buy, or sell a property here in Las Vegas, I'm your guy. I'm gonna pop my email up right here. Shoot me an email and we'll connect to see how I can help you best. Now let's get back to the video. So leaving this side of the property, with these pocket sliders, you also see the golf carts coming by as they're playing golf at this hole. To the right, again, I'm gonna point out this staircase. It's broken, floating. You have the glass paneling that makes it more modern, and even windows on that back wall, bringing in that natural light to your subterranean area. Now this is the elevator. I won't go ahead and use it right now because we have to go ahead and call it down, but I'll show it a little bit later in the video, maybe play some B-roll of me in and out of it. To the right here is gonna be bedroom number 1 for this floor. There's still a mini primary suite. This is your server room, so everything from Wi-Fi, smart home technology is gonna find you in that room. Now this is a den space, but could also be used as a bedroom if you want to go ahead and close this off. But I recommend probably keeping it open, because you're gonna get views of the backyard through these French doors as well, so you have access from this bedroom. But this is perfect for an office space, game room area, TV on the back wall, and then we have this door here that slides and tucks right into this wall. That brings you into this bathroom. We have the single vanity. Again, this stone is on that angle. We don't have the fancy faucet like the other one, but this still looks very sleek. In front of me, it's gonna be your walk-in shower, seamless entrance, and this is gonna be black tiling throughout. To top it off, this is your custom closet space, and this could also be closed through this door here. Push that little button. That's why I say you can make this a bedroom, because you have the shower and closet space, so you just have to close that up. But you're probably not going to need it with all the space that you have in this property already. Now let's get to the mini primary suite. We have beautiful views of these houses up here, and when the sun starts to go down, this valley will start to glow with the golf course. The reflection from the water here is also great. But they're calling this the mini primary because this is the downstairs primary. The main one is going to be upstairs that we're going to see after this bedroom. But for a mini primary, I mean, this is a huge space, electric fireplace on the back wall, and I mean, this is really a great room with these pocket sliders that open up. You have direct access to the outdoors and pool space, again, covered on this side as well. And that brings us into the mini primary bathroom. This is kind of set up for linen space, but I think you could also use it as a desk area if you want to utilize that as a suite down here. That would make a lot of sense there. But coming in, we have the dual vanities, a backlit mirror, faucets, tons of storage, and then the freestanding tub is all the way back here with this window bringing in natural light. Now you could go ahead and get the frosted panels, or this is a lot of electric curtains in this house. So you could go ahead and press this, the curtain will come ahead and go down so no one is seeing you in your bathroom. Another seamless opening to this shower. There's literally nothing blocking the way, nothing you have to step over or step down. And that brings us to your water closet and another custom closet space here. Everything's already done in here. All the built-ins are here, which is a huge plus when moving into a property. You want to have all those things already there so you're move-in ready. So this was the mini primary suite of the property. Huge bathroom, huge room space with beautiful views down here. And that wraps it up for the whole first floor of the property. So before we go down to the subterranean garage and theater room, I want to take everyone to this upstairs space, see the remainder of the bedrooms, and a little bit more of a theater room. So come with me and let's check it out. Coming up to the top floor of the property, we get a beautiful aerial view of the space down below, this fan and the lights that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. The primary suite's off to the right, but I'm going to take everyone to this side first. Glass paneling. We even have some strip views from up here, so you're going to see the glow of the city from here. Let's go into this room first. We have another one of those tucked away doors here, and this opens up to a very great space. You can keep it how it is or create it how you want, but right now we have 4 TVs on the back wall, entertainment space and couches, along with this table that is accompanied by this bar. Now, this is great for having people over, hanging out, making drinks, watching a movie, or even having the game on, because this is also attached to this oversized balcony that gives you more views of the whole golf course and water here. And one of my favorite features about this room is this whole glass wall here. This completely overlooks the downstairs. So if you're having a party, entertaining, it really just makes you feel a part of what's going on down there still with this glass enclosure, because you could just sit up here, check out everything that's going on, and it just really opens up everything very well in this bedroom. Now we have 2 rooms to the left and right here with a spare bathroom right in the middle with a backlit mirror. Let's go into this one first. This is a very large bedroom as well, ensuite, except this one you actually get strip views from. So maybe you could flip this so your bed is facing the strip views, but either way, these are incredible views from this bedroom with windows on a corner. And we still have all of this over here with a little bit of lounging. We have the single vanity shower that's walk-in with the bench, same black tiling, and then a closet over here to the left. I mean, having en-suites like this are great on a property. And to top it all off, there's actually a shared balcony space between these two bedrooms that overlook the strip as well. So let's go into that bedroom now, and then we'll actually walk out and go to that balcony. Over here is just another linen closet space that could be shared between these two rooms. And then all the way at the end is going to be the final bedroom up here. Very great space. Again, there's no bed in this one, but you could definitely put a bed here that's angled to these views. TV and dresser on the back wall. They have a built-in desk space here, so if this is someone that's doing at-home schooling or gaming, this is already here for that. And then again, these are all done closets. Very great that they're all done, not even leaving these spare bedrooms left out. And then again, single vanity, shower on the back, and toilet. And then we have the balcony that's over here. I'll go ahead and take you guys out here really quick. We have this slider. If you push head open, it stacks. And this is very oversized, especially shared between these two bedrooms. It's kind of like the Jack and Jill in a way, but through the balcony. This is great for lounging, if you want to put a fireplace up here, you know, hang out, and just enjoy these views here that Las Vegas has. So we still have the primary suite, the main one, on the other wing of the home. So let's go back across that little walkway and check that out, and then we'll go to the backyard. So coming back through this skywalk, again, you're gonna get these views of the downstairs. Your elevator door is off to the right here. That is gonna be on the top floor, which we're currently on. Over here is actually one more bedroom. And this door right here, more linen space. You can't have enough storage in this house. And there is a triple washer and dryer setup here. Like I said downstairs, that wasn't the only one. There's a whole room upstairs as well, which is great to have on a property that's almost 9,500 square foot or over 9,500 square foot. In this bedroom, we have two beds that are set up. Balcony also wraps around. It's a little bit smaller compared to the other one, but it's great to just step off and enjoy these very direct and clear strip views of Las Vegas. Over here, again, we're gonna have the bathroom, single vanity, showers kind of tucked away in here with the same black tiling. Very good themes all throughout. And then the closet that is over to my right here to complete this room. So when it comes to these spare bedrooms, there's so much room in this house. Like I said, downstairs, you really don't need to turn that into another bedroom unless you really need it, depending on how many people plan to live here. But we get more views with these open windows. There's so many great window spaces here. Like even right here, just having this is gonna bring in a ton of more natural light to this space. And then this is your main primary suite. The mini was great, but this is even bigger. On the back wall, we have that electric fireplace, entertainment wall with your TV, and these open up to a very oversized private balcony. I'll get out there in just a minute and then we'll get to the yard, but let's focus on this bedroom right now. We have the nightstands to the left and right, bed in the middle, and on this back wall, we have another Wolf coffee espresso machine with a mini fridge down below and shelves. This is really great to have on a primary suite. And then we open up to this wonderful bathroom. Freestanding tub is centered right in the middle, very much the focal point. But you have this huge glass panel here where you can see right into the shower. Before we get there, let's point out vanity here. We have that underglow mirror again. And then on this side is the same thing, just tucked away there. So there's ample space for both vanities. There's actually two water closets. One of them is right here. Another one's gonna be on the other side, but we'll get to that. More storage. And if we walk into this shower, this is something a little bit different too. Now we have the waterfall above, faucets on both sides, and there's a little control panel here, and you could actually turn this into a steam room. There is the steamer there, bench here, so if you're in the steam room, you could utilize this too to just kind of hang out. And then you could also play music in here. So it's steam, there's built-in speakers, very much a great space. And then a little hose attachment, and that opens up to the whole other vanity. So I like how you could enter on both sides, just depending on, obviously there's one person stuff on here and there, and then you could meet in the middle. Over here is your second water closet, and then to top off this room is this enormous closet space. There's 2 islands in here. This whole wall is pretty much dedicated to your shoe rack. Island in the middle with more storage and drawers that pull out. And another thing that I haven't seen on a property before is gonna be this appliance right here. Now, if you could guess what this is, you're better than me because I didn't know what this was at first, but this is actually a dry cleaning appliance. So I couldn't tell you exactly how it works. I've never used one before, but how unique is this to have in a property, to have your own dry cleaning setup right in your closet? Now, if 2 washer and dryer setups weren't enough, on this primary suite, you have the stackable setup right here that's already there, which is great to have primary living on a house this big. You're not running over there, running downstairs. You're keeping everything right here in this closet. Now, walking throughout, everything looks normal here. If you want to go ahead and hang your coat over here, you might be wondering, like, why is there just one right here? Well, when they built this, they actually went ahead and created a hidden room here. Now, is it the biggest hidden room that we've seen? No, but is this a great space to put a safe, have a panic room, maybe put more surveillance equipment in here? Yes, and I think that does that perfectly. And it really is hidden well, especially if you have, you know, some coats hanging up here. No one would really ever know it's there unless you're watching this video, which appreciate you guys staying this far in the video. And that is the primary suite on the top floor. Let's go to this balcony, check out what's going on, because the sun is starting to fall and we're gonna start being able to get great drone footage for you guys to check out what these views have. So if we come out here, this is obviously covered above with built-in lighting, tons of lounging. I can only imagine, you know, waking up, having an espresso and coming out here and enjoying the quietness and the tranquility of the waterfalls over there, hearing the ducks and, you know, just seeing the sunrise. This is very important to have on a primary suite. And then down below is going to be your backyard, which has a lot of features. We were going to see it a little bit earlier, but we're going to get to that now. So come with me back to ground level, check out the backyard, and then we will go to the subterranean area. Back on the ground level, we're going to step outside this time. Very seamless opening like we already pointed out. And welcome finally to your backyard. Heaters above, because it does actually get a little bit chilly here in Vegas, even though you may not think so. But let's start to the left. AstroTurf area, and then we have your outdoor kitchen space with the grill, fridge, ice chest, everything you need for grilling. And then one of my favorite parts is this conversation pit. Couple steps down, you could have beautiful conversations here with this fireplace going, hearing this zero edge pool and overlooking these views when the sun goes down is really something great and special to have on a property. Now, if we come back up, you'll see the other side of that overpass for the drinks at the bar area. And to the left, we have the hot tub or jacuzzi space with this infinity edge pool setup that stretches all the way across, lounging to the right with those French doors. And this is a pretty oversized pool, considering now in Las Vegas, you can only build up to 600 square foot for your pool. And this is definitely a pretty big pool with that jacuzzi setup. Now at the end here, you'll see into these other bedrooms and spaces that we have already seen with more covered patio space. And on the far end is more AstroTurf, so pretty reciprocal to the other side, except you have a little bit more lounging. And let's take a look and talk about these views. So you're on the golf course here, and one of the holes is very nearby. So you'll see them maybe while we're filming here on the golf course coming by. So if you're a golfer, this is definitely the spot to be. And pretty soon here, we'll be witnessing this sundown, which I can't wait for you guys to experience. But just looking at this yard again, it may not be the biggest yard in the world, but it has everything you need when it comes to entertaining. The pool, the jacuzzi, you could have a great party here. I was actually here a couple weeks ago at a broker's open, and there was, you know, over 100 people here, and this was ample amount of space. So you have no issues there. So that is your backyard with the tile below that's very close to the interiors. And we're gonna go back inside now because I told you guys this is 3 levels. We still have 1 more to go. So let's go ahead and knock out that subterranean space now. So coming to this bottom floor, I actually took the elevator to get down there, and now you can get a better look at this elevator. So you have this cage here that you'll go ahead and close the door first, then this cage, and then this will set you to one of the 3 floors. This also features an alarm system just in case something were to happen. Off to the right, coming down here, is the garage. I'm gonna save that for last so I can show you this theater room. The staircase is over to the left if you were to take that, but the elevator is pretty fun getting down here. To the right, bathroom for down here, single vanity, and then we have this massive theater room setup. I could see a projector on this wall instead of the TV, so you have many people here. I mean, this is so much lounging on this bottom floor and really perfect if you have kids, people over. There's so many different things you could do with this. I could also see this as an at-home gym down here, theater, playroom for the kids. I mean, the options are, there's so many options on this downstairs space. To the left is storage counter, and then we have a mini fridge, and then here's your thermostat and everything for this floor. But if you're into cars, you love garages, you're really gonna get a kick out of this subterranean garage. We're actually underground right now as it is, but this is the 6-car garage on the subterranean level. So obviously there's no cars in this right now, but this goes to show how many things you could fit in this setup. If you're not putting necessarily all cars in here, this over here could be perfect for any toys you have, off-roading vehicles, and it's really just tucked away here versus having this all up top. You would need such a big lot to put all of this up there. But bringing it down and wrapping it down to this subterranean level really takes care of that space issue and obviously gives you a ton of space for you and all your cars and toys. But that is everything for the 3rd level, our first subterranean space here on the channel, which I thought was very cool to have. So let's go back up there so we could wrap up this tour. So that wraps up today's property tour at this $8 million mansion here in McDonald Highlands. Thank you guys, of course, for touring this amazing property with me today. If you want more information on this home, find my information down below. Other than that, leave a like, comment your favorite feature, and of course, subscribe for all future property tours.